All right, see if I can get this going. Maybe I'll just start talking. My computer seems to be behind where I would like it to be, but let me just see. Oh, there it is. All right. Trying to get everything together. I'm a little bit late today, but because I went to lunch with my sister and my son, and we had a nice lunch together. So this is Sonia with Stamping Around the Dining Room Table. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. If you do not have a demonstrator of your own, I would be happy to be yours. You can go to my webpage, stamparoundthetable.stampinup.net, where you can learn more about me. You can see our products. You can place an order. You could sign up to do a workshop or join my team. Any questions, anything I can help you with, please reach out to me here, and I'll do my best in that regard. So, and of course the phone rings, and I didn't take my landline from the room out to the other room. So, okay, not from anyone I know. Never is, or very rarely is, but anyway, I'll wait 1 second, because if I get talking and they talk, then we might. Okay, so this week I've been showing you this month's paper pumpkin, which is called Ho Ho Ho. Okay, on Tuesday I showed you, oh, I forgot to, I do need to zoom back out, but I'm going to show you. This is, you can see those, but once I get working, I think I need to pull out a little bit more, because otherwise you don't see what I end up not having enough room to really do what I want to do here. But these are what I made these on Tuesday. These are the way that Stampin' Up recommended. So I wanted to show you the kit, introduce you to it, open it up, follow their directions. Then on Wednesday on my YouTube, I made some alternates. And these were made using the Santa Express paper. This also has some Santa Express paper on it. I really like that retro look there. This is Memories and More card and envelope that was from a number of years ago, but I had a bunch left, and I said, goes with Santa, why not? And then I changed this up using the word joy and just did that a little differently. This is how they recommend. I just did it like this, put some, the cherry cobbler behind it. This one, I used some paper from the Storybook Gnomes. So I think that's everything I've made so far this week. And you can go back, if you're interested, you can go back and you can look at my videos to see any of those that you may like, to get a closer look at them. Okay, I'm going to show you the color that they gave us this month is early espresso, and these are the different stamps and the stamps that they gave us. It has a Santa face, it has Santa in his sleigh, it's got snowflake and stars. It says Santa Claus is coming to town, holly jolly, deliver to, ho ho ho, merry, 'tis the season to be jolly, Christmas and holiday. And right now, because I'm getting ready for tomorrow, I have a Stamp-A-Stack. I call it a Stamp-A-Stack card buffet, because I make up some different cards for people, card kits for people, and I have like 12 different cards that I've made, and they can choose 3 out of all the cards I made. They can do 3 different ones to put together, and they make 4 of each, so for a total of 12. And it's kind of like an open house. I'm here all day, so I've been getting ready for that. So I haven't been able to spend a lot of time preparing for my Facebook Lives, but I did kind of look at this morning at Rose Ward, and I liked this idea that she did, and I'm gonna try it for you if I can get all my stuff here. And this is what's left from the one kit that I've been using, but I do have another kit, so if I need it, I can always get more. Okay, so one of the things that she did, I thought, I just kind of liked it. It was the card, one card she made looked almost like a gatefold, but it wasn't a gatefold. Let me show you. Let's see here. What do I want to start with? Maybe I'll try this one. I can't even remember what she did, what card base she may have used. It could have been this one. I'm not trying to copy her totally, but okay. So what she did was she cut the front here in half. So this is 4 1/4. So I have to turn it this way. At 2 1/8 is half. Okay. Now look what she did. 2 1/8. Oh no, it's caught. 2 1/8, and then this. So you put this back, and she glued this one side down to the back. Now let me just show you. Whoops, there's I did have one in here too. I made sure I had it, and now my is it here? No, yes, here it is. Since I know I had it in here, my silicone mat, which I should have down here because otherwise I make a mess on my, here. Okay, so I cut that in half, okay, the top, so I just realized I forgot to go back out. So this was like that. I cut the end off 2 1/8, which is half of the card front. Okay, and then she just glued this down. Hope my head's not in the way there. To this. Okay, make sure that's all. She glued that down, and then she made this like a shaker card, but I'm going to show you how she did that too, which the biggest thing was that this was like this, okay, and then whatever you put on the front, you can only glue it to the one side, so it becomes almost like what I call a faux gatefold card. A fake, faux means fake or false. Oh, and you know what, darn it, I just realized. 1 minute, I'll be right back. I left my, what I need, one of the things I need in the other room. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry about that. And while I was out there, I grabbed some, I may have some in here, but just to be on the safe side, I grabbed some of my, my dimensionals, because what I need is these for the shaker card. Now, so I know I brought in my, here it is. I just want to make sure I've got this this is 3 inches by 5 1/4. Okay, just making sure I get the right. And then I've got a window sheet here that I'm going to cut. Whoop. Where did I just had my, oh, here it is. Not moving. Okay, let me take a breath. Got a little nervous there, so now I got to take a breath. So, what did I say? 3 by 5 let me just, 5 1/2. This has to be 5 5 1/2. And actually, oh, this. Yeah, it's 5 1/2 because it's the same. Or is it 5 1/4? Yeah, 5 1/2 by 3 is what I think. Yes. Make sure I get it correct. So 5 1/2, and you just cut this on. Make sure it's all the way up there, all the way over there. 5 1/2 that way. 3 inches the other way. And Rose made quite a few things, so if you might want to go and take a look at what she did. And I have to think here for a second. All right. So this is going to get put behind there. Okay. Yes. Oh, and the other thing I'm going to need for back here is some crumb cake, because that's the color of the back. This also needs to be 5 1/4. What did I say? 5 and, oh my gosh, whatever that other was. 5 1/2 by 3. Okay. So I need the back. And one of the things I like is that I've shared with you before, if you've been watching me, that one of my favorite, it'll be this, it could be a different color. This one I'm going to do the crumb cake, but it could have even been the red there, the pink or the red sweet sorbet, which maybe, do I want, let me see, do I want it this color? Because I will put some. So that's the other thing. Do I want it that color, or do I want it the sweet sorbet? Let me just see what the sweet sorbet would look like with my water here. Maybe almost too bright next to that. Or is that, let me see, cherry cobbler's the other. I have a few colors here. Oh, that might be better. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'm going to cut both of them, and then when I can make a choice. And I may end up doing 2 of them anyway. She really only did one like this, but I really liked it, and I said, that's what I want to do for my fun fold, because it's something different. My favorite thing, if you've been watching me at all, is to do it is to either like fold it here and fold it back, or different things, make almost like a Z fold, different things you can do that, because it's one of the easiest things. And I thought, so it's, in a sense, it's a variation on my favorite way to do a quick and easy fun fold. So let me see. So if I do that, it would be like that, or I can do this. Just see what I like better. Actually, I think I might like that better, especially because of what I want to put in, which I think I may have left those out in the other room too. So I get for going to lunch today with my family. Anyway, so I'm going to start with this. Oop. this again. So I can put the window sheet on here. Okay, so I'm just doing it all around the edge, which hopefully you can see. Okay. And you don't, I've been using the liquid glue, but you can use your glue of choice for this. Okay. I'm just going to let that sit for a minute. And while that does that, I'm going to go get the shaker part of my shaker card. I forgot I had taken those out there. Okay, so there's that. And then you use these strips. And it's the same stuff as the dimensionals are made of. It's just in a long strip. And what you want to do is you want to put it all along the edge, all around this. And you will need more than one, so you just make sure wherever they meet that they're like up next to each other, so that there's no holes or openings where the where whatever you put inside can get out. Okay, I think I'm gonna, that's half. I'm gonna just trim this off. I could do it around the other corner, but if I can get my scissors, I'm gonna trim this off here. And that's coming off, but it'll be all right. So we're gonna take it off anyway in a minute. Hope that's over a little too far, so let me just make sure here. There, I think that's better. Then my second one. It's gonna start right here. And it will go around over to here, just trying to get that corner. And then that will go right to here. There. Now, these will come off because you don't want to be jostling all that when you're going to put your stuff in. And I'm trying to remember, these are, make sure I get the right, see the number, because I realize they have, okay, 1, 5, right here. Okay, I want to show you these. This was some that they called snowflake sequins. This was some that they came out with many years ago, and I had some left over. And then now they've come out with what they call, where is it? Sparkle and Shine Sequin Assortment. I think they're really the same. They may be a little different, but I'm like, oh, so I had bought the new one, and then I went, oh wait, I didn't realize I had a bunch of this in my stash. How exciting, because it means I can really make quite a few shaker cards for the Christmas or winter if I so desire. And if I want to do a class with them, I have plenty for everybody. So I got like 5 different containers of it or something. Now, the other thing there's quite a few things that you can use for the inside of shakers, and they're all wanting to stick to me and not go in here where they belong. See if I can just get these off my fingers, because usually when you're really staticky today. Okay, guess I'm gonna end up with some on my, but later I'll clean those up. Okay, then, but we have a bunch of different colored sequins, which I don't happen to have all of those yet. But we also have these, it's called Effervescent Elements. Whoops. Great. I didn't realize that was going to happen. And they're like beads, trying some different size beads. So I want to add some of those in here too. And again, you can be as generous or as stingy as you want. And the only other thing, and I don't know what I did, what I have them, but I do, as I mentioned, I do have some sequins that are, and they came forward from last year. They have different colors in them, but I'm not going to, because right now I don't know what I do with them, so I'm not going to add any here, but that's okay. Now, so that's all set to go. So what you're going to do is you're going to want, I hope I got enough in there. I may want just a little bit more. I mean, you can put as much or as little in as you want, of course. There. And the only thing with the sequins, it does add a little more color. These have some color, but not a lot. All right, so now I'm going to take this, and I want to line it right up. Here, wait, where's my... Got this metal ruler. I'm going to do this just to help me make sure I get it lined up properly. There's that side. There. Okay. Oh, look. Because there's some that are kind of a bluish or greenish color. In the white. So there's the shaker part. Ta-da! Success! So this part... So if you haven't made a shaker before, or you have, you can kind of commiserate with me either way. And then this, it's just a little, look, it's just a little wider than this. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put glue on the back of this. Because then it will be, hopefully that's all lined up there. Yeah, whoop, what's this? That's not supposed to, I didn't think I got a little bit on my, I didn't think there was any on the sticky part, but it looks like there's one little thing here. I just want to make sure, because I don't want it to end up letting everything out. See if I can get a hold of that. Do I have my, I do. Maybe I can with this. Just pull that out if I can, so I can make sure that's... Well, maybe not. Maybe it's going to be stuck there. All right, as long as, make sure everything else, yeah, everything else looks okay. So just that one spot, but nothing else is, and that was right on the edge of the sticky. So I don't think anything else can come out. Guess I can't. Okay, what I'm going to, can I cut it? I just wanted to be sure that was really tight, but it feels like it is. Doesn't feel like anything else is coming out. All right, just leave it. Okay, it'll be all right. It's going to be all right. Put this on the back. So you just want to be careful, because if you get a bunch of those on the edges, it could keep, oh, what am I doing? I didn't want it all the way over. Sonia, you are crazy. All right, wait a minute. Where's my, and I left my wipes in the other room, but I do have, let me try this. See, I'm getting all excited, and I'm not, you only want like half of this. I'm going to just use this. And if I need to later when it's dry, I can take off using my, if there's any, I just don't want it to stick to the wrong side. It's like, wake up, Sonia. So usually what I do is I will do like, I should have just done the one long side, but, and then on this part, do this. You were probably there going, oh my gosh, she's going to glue it all. It's not going to be right. It's going to be glued down and not where she wants it. Okay, right here along this one edge. It's getting dry, so I will just do that. I will fix it. It will be fine. Now, the only thing is I do want to make sure I've got this. So I'm going to try to not get my head in the way, but it might. That looks about right. Oh, wait, I can look at how does it look side to side. There, oh my gosh. Honestly, this is not as hard as I make it look. Okay, so then here, see later, that's a little bit sticky, but I will use my, I don't think I have one in here right now. Well, I do. Once it's dry, it'll do it better, but these little rubber things, they will like, this will take, you know, it's coming off. This will take the residue. So any stickiness that's left on your work, you can just use this, okay? The other thing that I could even consider doing is putting another piece of cards, either cardstock or I was really thinking DSP along the edge here to decorate the inside. Okay, but I'm going to leave that. So you at least get the idea. Oh my goodness. Honestly, it's not hard. I always feel bad when suddenly it's like, really, Sonia? Really? All right, now I think I'm going to use my punch. We don't have, where's the Santa? I might put his face. It's a 2-inch circle punch, which we no longer carry these, but I have them, so I'm going to use them. This is 2 1/4. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some early espresso and just punch a circle. We do have dies that do the circles, but I'm not going to go and run it around anymore if I can help it anyway. I'm just going to do this. Now, this can go right here. Yeah. So I'm going to, where is it? Where is it? My Santa face. Oh, it's over here. I knew it was here. And with the early espresso, I'm going to stamp on him just like they recommend to fill in his face. The other thing you could do too if you wanted is, because we've got the stamp, you could even just stamp him on some white cardstock and color him in. Okay, there. So there we go. And then, now let me just see. Do I want that flat? I think I want that flat and him popped up. That's what I think I'm going to do. So, just going to put road glue right there in the center. I could put more on the back of the circle, but I'm just going to do it that way. Maybe I want it up a little. There, just like that. Then, I just brought those in. So where did I put them? I didn't want the mini one. Oh, here they are. And then I'm going to do a couple of these. Or you could just do one even. It's whatever you want. And another suggestion that she had that I really liked was she used, instead of, because the little, see how small these are? Remember I said, if you watched me the other day, I said, man, it's kind of hard to see those. She decided Oprah rounds, because you can see them better. They're a little bigger and you can actually see them better. Okay, so I just take my pokey tool. No, I brought it in. Oh, maybe it's over here. Yep. And let's see which size. Do I want this big one? Yeah, I think I do. So there's that. And then I'm going to put a couple more. Put one. There. And one. If I can get a hold of it. Here. Oh no, I don't want it there. It's on that side. Well, maybe. There. Put it more over here. Or you could even put one. Maybe I will do that. I think I like it better that way. Put one on each of the 4 corners here. Whoop. Wants to run away. There. There's that. Okay, and then just see what do I have here that I can. Now I've got things here. Let's just see. Where's the littler one of those? Oh, that's a bigger one. That's the littler one. Oh no, there's a big. Yeah, there's because this is thinner, but it's longer. So I think I'm going to put this here. Let me just slide it down before I adhere it. And I think I'm going to write on here, Santa Claus is coming to, wait. No, because that's a little, it won't fit on there. I'm going to do this one. 'Tis the season to be jolly. So, move this to the side. I know I just also have in here somewhere. Oh, here it is. I have stuff piled on top of it. My Stampin' Pierce mat, because it gives a better impression. Okay, make sure I got this. Try and look to make sure I got this. And I may need to trim this down a little. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Let me just see. Yeah, because it does go, I guess I'm going to leave it. But that's okay. It goes over. Could trim it down a little, but let me. Have to be a little careful because the words fill up more. Doesn't give you a lot of room on either end. There is some. Just want to make sure I get all the words on there. Pretty much do. That's why the other one was longer. And then I can still trim it off a little. So I'm just going to go, well, let me see first how it looks. Because I think the one end I got a little longer. So let me just see. Put that like that. Yeah, I just need to trim this one end off a little bit. I think that's about right. Let me look. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I don't know if I got it straight, but that's, oh well. That's life in the big city, as they say. There's that. All right. So now that, honestly, the shaker card is not difficult, okay? It's just a little fussy. And because I didn't have everything right in here that I thought I did, I had to go up. But look, then there's that. You can get some stuff off here, extra glue. 'Tis the season to be jolly. And maybe on the inside, see, well, this guy, can I make him fit? Well, this is going to go over all of that. Maybe I'll just do this. Nope, I don't know, because I forgot that's, yeah, shoot, that's popped up. I wasn't thinking, and this is here. Let me see if I can, there, do it. Try this, which I should have done this before this. That's going to be in the way. Let me see. Put this to the edge there. And try this in. Because it's clear, I may be able to. If not, I'll have to do another. Let me see. These guys go here. The Santa, I'm not sure if he's going to be. there. Now where's my, and then the Santa maybe need to just, okay, but I'll take my marker, my blend, which I don't have right here. Oh, I have a marker, but will that work? Let me see, just fill this in a little since I messed it up. I should have done that. I didn't think about it, that I had the, you probably were there thinking, oh, it's not going to stamp because she's got the this on the front, all that stuff. There, I filled it. It's not too bad. And because of this here, I'm just going to do this. Actually, I should have done it. To try to make it look like, just like movement. There, that's, and if you didn't, you know, if you didn't like it, you could also just get some more white and put it over that. There's that. Now, what else did I want to say? It's the season 2. I'm going to do this. I don't always do stuff on the inside until usually not till I send it, but I'm going to do this. Mary. And this is Christmas. And this one, I do have it in here. I think I'm going to do my cherry cobbler. If I'm not, I think that's clean. Looks clean. So Merry Christmas. There we go. All right. Took all that time for that. But I'm going to show you without having the shaker one more time how to do the faux gatefold. Okay, let me do. I forgot that was there. It's right in front of my face. I'm so focused on what I'm trying to do. So, there are times I can't see the forest for the trees, as the saying goes. But there. All right. Well, folks, what you see is what you get here. I never promised to be perfect. But hey, sometimes that's part of the fun, not being perfect. Okay, let me see what else we have here. I have these two. Oh, you know what? I want to do something with the inside of one of these envelopes. I think this one with this. Because I like that stripe. And there's that. That now. So it's going to be 4. Yes, I still need it to be 4 inches by 5 1/4. Let me see if I cut there. It's right there. Let me cut this side. It doesn't matter much, I guess. Okay. All right. So made my own DSP there out of that envelope. Now, you don't want this here, but what I'm going to do is, once again, I'm going to cut this like I did the other one. Okay. So it's going to be 2 1/8. 2 1/8 is right there, because it's half of 4 1/4, and that's how wide that is. Okay, so we got that. And so this is really the basis for the fun fold today, is that you cut that off, and then as I said, I did see Rose Ward kind of do this, and it made me want to try it. So that's why I'm doing it. Okay. But now you know where I got the idea from, and you can go and also watch her. She's been a demonstrator a lot longer than I have. She does have some good ideas. Okay. Now, wait a minute, I just gotta ink. I've got adhesive now, glue all over my fingers. Okay, so this is gonna go here. So we still want to, just want to make sure that this is going to fold well for me. Oh man, I guess I got glue everywhere. I don't need it, but anyway. So then this is gonna go right here. Now I might trim this down a little bit. I think I will. I've been thinking, wait, what size would this be? If I trim this, maybe that would be better actually. Let me just see. It's going to be, so that is 3.5 by, try 4 3/4. But wait, let me see. Where can I, let me just take a little bit off each end and see if that will, oh no, not enough there. If you get just enough off, because it's glued on that one, oh, I'm still not, all right. Here we go, it's got to be that. There's that. Now this is going to be, because that side will need to be, so 3 1/4 there. Harder. Now let me see. So I do this 3. Okay. And just, okay, it's all the way over to there. Let me try that and see if that's enough to get, yes. Okay, so I ended up with, I cut each where the envelope was glued at 4 1/2 by 3 1/4. I think that's going to be a good, whew, there. I must not glue this on quite right because there's a little bit of white space there. There shouldn't be, but that's okay. It's going to go right, this will go right there. So this is how you really should be. This is what I found usually works for me. You know, I messed it up last time, but so you're going to go the one edge here, even if you just do that one edge, and then on here, you're going to go on this edge and just over just a little bit. And it maybe needs to be over a little more, but let's see here. It might be, oh, I went down too far. I didn't think about it. I should have done it this side because this is smaller. Take your smaller piece and just do this edge. Again, I will use my trusty rubber. Okay. Rubber eraser. Would be helpful if I guess that's it. I want this right about like that, I think. Isn't it nice that I know what I'm doing? Okay. Now, good grief. All right, then on here, I think I'm going to just do, oh, let me do something with the ho, ho, ho. Let's see here. Because this just, you stick this on here. Let me just see. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, do I want to try? Maybe I will. Where's that punch that I had? Oh, not that one. It was the bigger one. It's right here. See if I like it with this color. I may not. especially when I'm going to do the ho ho ho. Maybe, let's see, this is what I should do. Maybe I will do 1, 2, and 1, 2 1/4. So I do this, do another one. This is going to be 2. Just doing this on the fly here now. There's that. Where did I put the, right here. This one, 2 1/4. As I said, if you get the dies out, you may have you'd have a few more choices also. I think I might want to do it like this. Okay. And see, will that let me? Oh, there's a little bit of that Bermuda Bay there. Let me just see here. Let me just try this. I don't know if I'm going to like it, but nothing ventured, nothing gained, as the saying goes. So try this instead of the red. Let me just see, because there's just a little bit of the Bermuda Bay, and this is not there. So instead of the red, let me just see. Sometimes you have to play around, just be brave and just try. That's kind of cool looking, but do I like it? That there, and maybe it's another one of these Santas. I wasn't sure I was going to, but I think maybe I will. So wait, first of all, let me just see if I put him on. It will stamp in, but I just want to get the idea, because he can go up a little more. The ho ho ho. Go down here. I think I do like that. I'm going to try it. Not necessarily quite what I ordinarily do, but that's one of the things that can be fun about something like the paper pumpkin, because they sometimes put some of the kits that you get, whether it's paper pumpkin, some of the other kits, sometimes they put things together that you wouldn't think of on your own, and it's got to be a little bit adventurous sometimes. Now, and hopefully you can see this. Sometimes I get doing this and I don't even pay attention. I'm in where you can see me. So hopefully, oops, I moved. Got a little bit of dirt on his beard there, as it were. Okay, so let me put the ho 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 together. I'm going to move this out of the way for a minute, because I want. Where did I put the? All right, they are here somewhere. Glue dots. My little glue dots. Of course, I thought I saw them just a little bit ago, and now I can't find them. All right, I'm going to have to just do this. A little bit of dots of glue on here. You see, I am a little bit just more scattered than my usual today. Come on. There. Okay, see, is that gonna go on here okay? Pick it up. Ho, ho, ho. Same mess. It moved. Great. It slid. It's one of the reasons you might not want to use wet glue for this, but it's what I had. So there's that. Put that aside to dry. Now, right here. Glue this down. Right here. a little. Give me room for the ho, ho, ho. Then, let me see. That, do I want that and him popped up, or do I want that popped up? I think I'm going to do this. You could pop both, you can pop up whatever you want. If you wanted to pop a different layer up on this than I am, that's fine. Everybody's got their own ideas. And this is not to say, oh, hey, Kristen. Hey, Sonia, I'm reading what it says. I'm Sonia. Hey, Meg. Thanks for watching. Let's see, Kristen says, I was thinking about making my own holiday New Year's cards this year. Wish me luck because I need 100 at least. Well, yes, good luck. Too bad you're not closer. You could come to my thing on Saturday and get at least 12 made there. Be a head start for you, but maybe someday we'll be close enough to share some of that type of thing. But yes, I'm sure it'll be fun for you. It's the biggest thing I find is like that you come up with an idea of what you want to do, and whether you decide, like you want every single card to be the same, because they're never going to be 100% the same. It's just how handmade things are. They're never 100%. And I should just do it like this, I think. And then, or if you want to, like, sometimes too, come up with, say, if you need 100, say you want to come up with 5 different designs and make 20 of each, or 10 different designs, 10 of each. All right, now that I'm totally, but sometimes that can be helpful, is all I'm saying to you, Kristen. So, but enjoy too. That's the biggest thing. Try and enjoy it, not let yourself get too bent out of shape. It is only ink and paper after all. See, get some of this, since I put that glue in the wrong spot. Getting some of this glue off here. And what I think I'm going to do to help a little bit with some of this. Okay. There. Especially because here I kind of ripped it a little bit. Oh my gosh, it's just worse. I think I'm going to end up putting some of these snowflakes. Let me just see. Because if I put the snowflake here, it will help. Oh my goodness, this is not wanting to come off. And some of it may be because I do have glue on my fingers because I made a mess. Okay, this one I'm going to put a mini glue dot on the back, which I did see them just, here we go. So, oh, here's one right here. So put a mini glue dot on the back of this. And they're iridescent on one side, they're white on the other. You can change the color up. Just a blending brush. But one of the nice things I did find out recently is that a lot of the paper, the specialty papers, you can stamp on those, like the velvet paper, because I stamped on that. I also stamped on the white glimmer paper. So yeah, you really can do quite a few things. All right, so that is the medium one. The medium one is going to be too big for this, so I think I'll just put another one, put this right here. So that helps disguise a little bit some of my oopsies. Part of my problem I realized is that I was trying to hurry. I was late and then I'm trying to hurry. That's never good. Okay, so there's that. And if you wanted to have 3 on here, this could even go here. A lot of times we liked, yeah, that might go there because I think over here it's too much on. If you wanted, you even could, if you wanted, you could even cut it in half. But yeah, I think I'm gonna maybe slide this right here. Let's see, do I like that? There it is, just that. Do I think I like it with this here? So I'm gonna put just a little bit of glue right here in the center, a little dot. Slide this under the Santa. There. There's that. Where's the opal rounds? Right here. Put on his, oh, look, this what you can do is to put this, if I can get a hold of it, right here. There's that. And if you want, you can put opal rounds on the centers of those, or you could use these, which maybe I would do that because then it's different, looks a little different. Let me just try it, see how I like it. There, one. I think I do like it because it's just a little different than, oh my goodness, I went in the wrong spot. Oh well, I can't get it to move right now. So I wanted it, oh, what are you doing? Come right back up here. Put that there. Is that not, does the sticky come off that? Maybe it did. Let me try a different one because it feels like it's sticky on my finger, but there. Hopefully that'll stick better. Okay, let me just do this underneath. And then I do, even though a lot of times I don't, I am going to put something on the inside here. As I told you many times, if you've been watching me, a lot of times I leave what I'm going to put on the inside till I know who's going to get it. But I was thinking, ho, 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 and oh, I will have to clean this up a little more, but I think I'm going to do it in, if I can find what I did in the fall. Just fall, everything fall. Where's my, I just had it a minute ago, didn't I? For the other one. I was going to do it in, all right, let me just take a second, kind of clear up a little so I can actually see what's on my desk here, because I was going to do it in red instead of the brown, and the cranberry. You know, before I was Stampin' Up, I had just gotten a few stamps and ink from one of the craft stores, and the red they had a red that was very similar to our cherry cobbler, but it was called cranberry. So every now and then I start to try to call it cranberry. No, it's cherry cobbler. All right, well, as soon as you guys probably are even seeing where it is, but what will happen is as soon as I go off air, it will show up here. But I was going to just put on the inside, maybe I'll just do it in Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and I wanted to do it in the red. You know, a few things did fall, so it probably was one of the things that fell. Oh my goodness, this is just, oh wow, some days, I can't see it anywhere. Some days are like that, right? Make sure I didn't put, oh, there. Because I use the early espresso, I put it on top of it. I thought I looked there, but I did not till now. Okay. And then I just wanted to say in here, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. And I think, I think I'm going to also do this. Put this, it's fairly flat. There. Santa Claus is coming. So here we go. Let me close up everything and I'll show you both cards, and I'm going to then sign off because obviously things have become a little out of control today. Oh well. But these are really fun. So I would just say this is something to try, the faux gate card, because it looks like a gate card, because a gatefold is where both sides open. This looks like that's what's going to happen, but really only half it open. So that's why I'm calling it a faux gatefold card. Faux, the word French meaning false or fake. Okay, this one is a shaker card. Okay, and this one is just a regular. All right. So, thank you everyone for watching today. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I'll be back on Tuesday with some more cards. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing next week, but that's okay. That's next week, another week. So, have a wonderful weekend, and until we meet again, my friends, happy crafting. Bye-bye.